Sark, it's nice to catch up.
Nice to catch up.
And so good you've finally put together this amazing program. You know how many times or how many years we've been discussing
Absolutely.
what the dentists need?
Yes.
You know, I've been teaching orthodontics for many years, and courses that don't work are the short courses, you know, the weekend things.
That's right.
You give people just enough knowledge to get themselves in trouble, right? Our orthodontic mini residency has gone from strength to strength because we have a curriculum and we have a series of modules, and that's what's missing in Australia, I feel, when it comes to your field of dentistry. So it's kind of like deja vu. I know it's taking you a long time. Talk to me about this exciting new program.
Well, Derek, I recall this a few years ago. You mentioned about the course, and at the time I was doing a lot of interesting, lectures, and I've been lecturing here and there, board, etc. One of the important aspects I realized that as you say those things to me, it sort of clicks in your mind. Derek's right, because you're giving all these courses, and you realize that most students are going 1 or 2 day courses.
Yeah.
But it's like a big jigsaw puzzle. The trouble with the jigsaw puzzle is that they don't know, or some may know, but most of them don't know how to put it together.
Yeah.
They really need a mentor to put them together for them. And everyone has got different learning process in their mind. So the most important thing is a mentor. You're helping each student in their own level of skills and knowledge
and I love
to develop them.
I love the way you've made the course almost like a blended learning.
That's
so
right.
People can learn at their own rate. Some people learn more practically, others are good with theory. So I think the ability that you have, A, with your years and experience in this field, and B, being able to offer, particularly these COVID era, a lot of stuff they can do without having to necessarily travel. So that's fantastic.
Thank you. One of the things about blended learning and the sort of course-based outcome is the fact that we have interactive learning. So the Zoom learning, although it has evolved, as you well know, but today we have a concept that we can actually teach students by looking at the cases, diagnosing their cases. It's like a real-time feedback on Zoom. So this course is very interesting because we have 100 hours of learning every 2 months, so per module. So there's 20 hours of face-to-face learning program. There's 80 hours of home learning. Mm-hmm. So when you look at the CPD points on every module, it's immense. So a whole 2 years of diploma program, we have almost 480 CPD points. Okay, it's interactive learning is best. We understand the students, we look at their cases, and the students have a full-time specialist on board to help them with their cases.
And one thing I don't like about the Australian dental education learning platform, nothing is really regulated. You can run any course that you like and get CPD credit. You and I have done the hard yards with our courses to get EdiQual qualification level 7, right?
That's right.
And I think people should stop and think about that. So, we've gone through hours and hours of being grilled and paperwork and learning objectives so we can deliver a product that's recognized by UK universities
Absolutely.
at a level higher than a bachelor's. And I think people don't understand that, right? When you have a graduate diploma, it's different to a diploma. A graduate diploma level 7 is a higher level of learning, and then can lead, of course, to the next thing if they want to, which is a master's program.
Master
So
PhD.
good on you.
That's
Good
right.
on you for doing that.
Thank you. And one important aspect of doing the EdiQual accreditation was the stringent concept you have to go through. You have to actually write down the whole learning outcomes. Mm-hmm. And what is the student going to learn? What is your expectations? And it's very detailed. So when the student opens up the program, because they get the prospectus, but we will send a full prospectus when they register for the course naturally. It is very intense. It's very much in detail. The level of skills and knowledge that they will eventually obtain is, I think, will make them above the rest of the clinical, clinicians, because the clinical outcome in their practices is immense. They will see how it's done. They have a full-time mentor. We help them. And I think that's really important. So they're obtaining a higher level education that's internationally recognized.